Greetings, hello, welcome, guten tag, bonsoir, and other greetings and languages I would undoubtedly completely butcher. It's that time again, folks. Time for an LP. Oh yeah. The very first LP in my brand new house. Been, moving, basically. Well, I'm done moving now. And I got nothing to do and no access to internet, so I'm like, hey, let's start some recording. And we're going to be doing Lunar 2 Eternal Blue Complete Edition. I have a great affection for this game. And, in a lot of ways, I would really consider this to be one of the very best JRPGs of the PlayStation era. And you know, I might even rank this game higher than Final Fantasy VII in terms of just greatness, you know. It's a little obscure. I know a lot of people who've never even heard of this series. I'm doing Lunar 2, obviously, because I don't have Lunar 1. So, let's get started.
Hanging silently in space, the world in the shadow of the blue star was once a lonely, barren place, unfit for habitation. However, Althena took pity on that world and transformed it into a place of beauty and wonder. She called the new world Lunar. Time and circumstance conspired to force Althena to populate Lunar with people from the blue star, and, just as on the world from which they came, life was held in a delicate balance. Through times of peace, war, chaos, and battle, the blue star loomed as the only constant in the new world. Thousands of years passed, burying the origin and purpose of the blue star in the sands of time. Eventually, inhabitants of Lunar forgot why the blue star was there or how it came to be, until a girl awakened that could join the two worlds, or tear them apart forever.
Oh yeah, this game's got, is fully voiced, I believe. Well, for the most part. So, I won't have to read! Yes, no shitty Maxx voice acting. We get authentic, professional voice acting. So we got unanatomically correct naked chicks in crystals. Well, that's a good way to start off, I suppose. Okay. Oh, well, okay, never mind. That doesn't look good. Oh, that doesn't look good at all. Well, you know, who knows? Might be friendly. I mean, dark, evil stone skin and glowing red eyes. That doesn't necessarily mean evil. Let's not be prejudiced here, folks. And of course, as you can see, they're kind of doing the traditional hand animation mixed in with early computer animation, which I don't care what you say, holds up a lot better than anything else. I mean, if you look at early 3D computer graphics, Final Fantasy VII, for instance, it looks like shit nowadays. So, how did I come across this title? Well, I had played Lunar 1 a little bit on a friend's Sega CD up in his room in the attic. Had turned the attic into his room, and we got stuck pretty quick. I mean, it was his Sega CD didn't work real well, so I'm not too familiar with the first game. This game, I just kind of bought it. It actually came in a big box. It was a big collector's thing. It came with an actual leather-bound instruction booklet that wasn't just like 10 pages. I mean, it was like 100 pages of material and drawings. It came with the pendant that you saw that girl wear is actually in there. I've never actually worn it. I just kept it in the protective case it was in, because I remember I took it out, it was real shiny, and somehow I got a thumbprint on it and I couldn't get it off, and I was like, well damn, I don't want to, it's just a hunk of cheap metal, but it seemed like it was kind of worth something. And came with the official soundtrack CD, and I still have all this. And it was just looking for something to buy. I really wasn't like influenced, like, oh, that's Lunar 2. I remember Lunar 1. I really had no idea what it was, and I just bought it and needed something to play. And it turns out to be, this is one of my favorite games from the PlayStation era. And it just, I mean, my whole thing with hand-drawn animation, yeah, that necklace right there is the one that the game comes with, or came with when I had it. I just think, this holds up so much better. I mean, if you look at this compared to maybe Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy VII looks like shit in terms of what you're seeing here. Same goes with, look at Street Fighter 3, and then look at Tekken. Street Fighter 3 is a game that's still being played to this day, and I don't think anyone's playing the original Tekken all that much. Because it looks like shit, it plays like shit. I've just always... To me, when you take the time to hand-draw things, at least in the early days, it was far superior. Now, what you'd want to do nowadays, obviously, is completely different. Now graphics have improved so much that, I'll be playing a game, and if certain people see it, like my mother, she's like, what is that? You watching a movie? What the hell is that? And apparently this woman does not have to worry about hypothermia at all.
This is not the time for my awakening.
No? Oh, wait, maybe she is cold. Well, maybe we should get a new alarm clock. And I'm trying a new setup here a little bit, so hopefully the sound and everything will come through alright. Like I said, I'm in a brand new house. I have some new equipment. Well, newer equipment. I don't know. No, it's not top of the line.
Something's gone terribly wrong.
Basically, the way I have everything situated and plugged in is different too. I'm probably going to have to adjust some of this. I don't know if this game has subtitles, but if it does, I will turn them on. Though, if, seems how this is only the first part, if this doesn't sound well, I'm just going to restart the recording, because I want to make it so you guys can actually hear everything. Holy flying pink cat.
Oh, great. Don't tell me you're hearing voices now.
I'm sure I heard something. I should have brought Grandpa's chisel. This is way harder than I thought.
Hurry up and get the dragon's eye. The timer's almost run out on the trap.
Trap? What trap?
Traps? Is he actually stabbing that rock with a dagger? That wouldn't work at all.
Why didn't you tell me about that earlier?
I did, but you were too wrapped up in getting the jewel to listen.
Oh yeah, the jewel. Hold on, I've almost got it.
Hurry, Hiro.
A hero named Hiro.
There. Got it.
How wonderful. Ah, untold riches.
What's that rumbling?
Imminent doom?
No! The exit's closing! Hurry!
Well, you know, if you were less talk and more, you know, climbing, you wouldn't have to. Oh shit! And thus we are introduced to our main character, the Hiro.
Oh, Hiro, don't die on me. You just can't die.
Well, honestly, anything over like 30 feet.
I'm okay, Ruby. It's just a few bruises.
Oh, bullshit.
Okay, that's it. No more exploring for us. I can't do this anymore, Hiro. We always end up getting in some sort of...
Ruby, listen.
What trouble? You can fly. He's the one that plummeted and smacked his face. Oh, crap.
Come on, Ruby, let's get out of here.
Oh, shit.
Looks like you've caught us in another messy situation. Oh, by the way, if you haven't figured it out, my name is Hiro, and the flying cat is named Ruby. She says she's actually a baby red dragon, but I don't know if I quite believe her. She doesn't care though. We've been friends for what seems like forever.
Man, that man can power strut, can he?
My grandfather Gwen is an archaeologist who taught us how to explore ancient ruins like this. Well, not exactly like this. Crab would have a coronary if he saw me in this kind of danger. But you get the idea. I think it's so cool that these dungeons and ruins that time forgot can be found and explored by someone like me.
Well, not much mystery left in the world, I guess.
I live in today is a result of things that happened long ago.
Oh, shit.
Someday, I'll gather enough information from ruins like these to prove that.
Whoa!
And yeah, you could argue that these graphics right here aren't that great. But, damn, it's not 100%. Well, you can read this. But anyway, you could argue that this is inferior to the basic graphics of Final Fantasy VII, but to me, you know, honestly, they're about the same. I just have to remember how to play. System. Tactics? Okay. It has been a very, very long time since I played this game. So, yeah, there's probably going to be a lot of fumbling. Because I really don't remember anything. And this is never, I really have never found everything in this game. So, you can't really expect a completionist run from me on this one. Like, anything close to what I tried to do on Final Fantasy VIII, which wasn't 100%, but there was a bunch of boring crap I didn't want to do. And, what are these? Oh, yes. These statues recover all your, health and magic. I don't know if you have to be near them to save. So, let's try. And we're gonna save. Yep. Okay. And what I like about this is you can actually see, you know, the enemies on the overworld. You know, so it's not completely random battle. You actually can tell when you're going to get in a battle. Oh. Yay! And I love this. I like this battle system an awful lot. It's fairly interesting. You know, enemies have different attacks, and you can kind of see what they're. Whoa! No shit! What did I just do? I don't know what I just did, but he used a healing item, which isn't exactly what I wanted to do. But all right. Oh, I see what I did. All right. our very first battle. And now I can go... A prayer of love to Althena. Yeah. And I believe if I hit circle, I can get a little burst of speed. So you can actually try to outrun and kind of get around the monsters. As you see, they're kind of, well, it's kind of surrounded there. But you can actually get away in this game. And oh, crap. Alright, well, these dung beetles, I believe, are pretty damn weak. I believe I dodged it. I mean, I think even Ruby could take them out with one hit. So they're not too tough. Shouldn't give you a run for your money. So it's kind of your basic turn-based system. But, you know, it has its own little frills, and there I got away from the one, but I didn't get away from him, because you can't continue to run forever. Oh, it's just a bunch of beetles, so I'll be okay. Oh, he dodged, you bastard. And there's actually movement in this game. Can't quite remember exactly how to do everything, but I'll get there somehow. Right now, this is just kind of an introduction little level here. And items. So I have a great affection for this game. I really enjoy it. The music is fantastic. I think what the... I don't know. It has a lot of... Anyway, can't speak. Guess I'll start talking again once the scene's over. Well, that's quite the polluter, isn't it?
Wow, Hiro! Get a load of that! It's incredible! But what the heck is it? It looks like a ship, but it moves without wind or sails.
Let's just stare at it, mouth agape.
Yes! You over there! What are you doing in this area?
Who does this Joker think he is?
My name is Hiro, and this is Ruby. Identify yourself.
Certainly. I am White Knight Leo, leader of Althena's Guard. And this is the dragon ship Destiny. Now then, listen up. You kids need to evacuate this area. I don't want to see any civilians accidentally caught in the middle of this thing. Return to your home immediately. Move it!
Okay. I won't make any jokes about the horn, but... What the hell? Just come around here and start ordering people around? It's fucking, hey, White Knight. Should I read this stuff? I don't know. You guys got it. Yeah. I probably should read this, but I'll make up my mind later. Hey, why would a goddess need someone to protect her? Oh God, here we go. Prophecy this, foretold that. Yeah. Nostradamus bullshit, wank. Anyway, Dragon Ship Destiny. Oh, what a pretentious name that is.